let me just, I'm really proud of the guys. And I want you to know, and I may be wrong in how I do this, but my job is to get individual players to play better. That's a name on the back. Like, all I've done for 2 weeks is work on Carter Knox. Forget about all these expectations and plans, just play. Now the players know when he takes a shot and goes like that, they say, expectations. Just play. Forget, don't listen. And we worked, and I've been on him about comparing yourself to another player or somebody else. Steals your joy. Play with joy. It doesn't mean they don't care about the program in Arkansas and the state. They love it. They love being here. They love it. My job is to worry about them. Their job is to worry about each other. So this was a big game for that. How about Trevin? Now let me tell you why. He's been in practice, and I told the team in front of him, leading. Could you imagine now? Talking, getting guys right. And what does that do to your, it builds your confidence. And it's not what I'm doing, it's what he's doing. Trying to get him to think different, to approach this different. And I called one guy in and I said, listen, when I tell you to run faster or be rougher, you seem to get sad. You get sad. Instead of running faster or playing tougher. Now, if you think professionally that will work, I'm here to tell you, if a coach tells you to run faster and you just don't, you're done. Because they're paying you to do what they're asking you to do. So when I tell you to run faster, go do it. I'm not going to look out there and see you go the same. I mean, that's part of what we all have to do, because these kids, with what they're going through, the social media stuff, people in the ear, transfer, so I can make money. Okay, doesn't always work out. All of a sudden, these kids have the weight of the world. Well, that's our job, to deal with that and help them walk through that. In this game here, they're good. You understand I had to make a choice. Some of you have no idea what choices I make. And the reason I don't listen to people in the seats, you're not at practice every day. So when I'm at practice every day, I have an idea of what I'm trying to do. What did I have a choice to have to do today? I had to either trap or play him one-on-one. And if you trap and they get hot, what? You got problems. So maybe later we said, we're not trapping. And then he started scoring at will. So then we went back to trapping. And then he throws it out, and they're really good at what they do. And they're physical. We rebounded at the end, really proud. People ask, why did you press? Just to get in their legs. They're making every single shot. Let's make them run some and see if they can still make shots. They're good. They're really good. Question, sorry guys.
Yeah, you mentioned obviously Trevin and his performance. I guess just obviously your second year with him. Just where have you seen him grow the most since you've had him, and just how did that all kind of culminate in tonight and his performances against Louisville and Duke as well?
You'd have to ask him, but I would tell you, I would hope he says, Coach cares about me personally, and he's with me to get me to be my best. And he talks about it all the time. And so the stuff that, like I keep saying, these are choices you make. You choose not to mix it up in that game, then you couldn't play in the game, but it was your choice. Malik Ewan started the game, getting thrown around and couldn't make a bat. Well, okay, then this isn't your game. Then he went back in and what? Rebounds and grabs it and scores around the basket, jump hooks, and all of a sudden, well, that means it's your choice. Now, to do what he did, to score and back, it's really hard. Hard. The other one is easy. Just run around and I'll tip it and I didn't get it and maybe I make a shot. That's not working here. And I'm not settling. And I won't settle because you're capable of doing the other. You're just making a choice not to. Yes?
Where has your team think you improved the most from, struggling in the closing minutes against Michigan State and Duke to Louisville and Texas Tech today, really executing? Where do you think you guys have improved the most?
Well, they're more connected. In each week that goes by, we seem to be more connected. And we can do things out of timeouts. We could do things late in the game that we've worked on. And again, I love when people talk about, well, you should be doing this and this. Here's what I would say. When you have a new team, which I have every year I've coached, new team, you have to go and do the big stuff first. And then you break down, here's how we're playing in these situations. Because you don't have to worry about situations if you don't get the big stuff. They're never going to be a close game against a ranked team. But I tell you, those two games, Michigan State and Duke, helped us. We had a chance to win both, and we didn't. We didn't because they finished the game better than we finished the game. But we're getting better at it.
Yeah, Darius again hanging with older guards. What's impressed you most in the past few games?
The only thing that made me mad is he held the ball to get fouled that last play. Now, I did that when I played. I'd fake like, foul me, boom, and then I'd go make 2 free throws. But then again, I shot 90%. I am not passing this ball late. And I'll yell to you, foul me, because I'm not passing it. He held it, which I'm fine with, and missed a free throw. You can't hold it then. You give it to somebody else. Or when you hold it, you get fouled, you make the free throws, end the game. Really happy with TB making those plays. We ran an out of bounds play that he had a chance, and making those 2 free throws was huge.
For wanting Carter to be great, not good, how rewarding is it?
Oh, I'm loving it. Loving it. I hugged him at halftime. I walked out and said, I'm just proud of you, kid. But I'm telling you, think about you're 18, 19 years old, and you got all these expectations, plans, and all this shit coming at you. You can't play. And then it becomes, just leave them in. What? We're trying to win, too. And so my thing is, let's get together. You know I care about you. You know I'm doing whatever I can to help you personally. And let's start thinking different. So he's the greatest kid. How about that block? When you have the 50-pound weight vest, weight of the world, you can't make that block. You know how much you jump? He jumps 41 inches. With the weight vest, he jumps that high. And that's what happens. And then you foul, you do. Why didn't you just jump and go block it? You jump 41 inches. Weight vest, 50 pounds or 100 pounds. So, but it's a great lesson. I talked about it after for these guys, all of them. I gave them a handout about expectations. When there's someone else's expectations on you, don't even think about it. If they don't think you can do X, Y, Z, that's their fault. If they try to compare you to somebody else, that's on them. You're not buying it. I'm going to be my best version. And I told them in the room, every one of you have a ticket. Be your best version and you can cash the ticket. If you're trying to be somebody else, you're not cashing that ticket. Because you got to be fearless. You got to be confident. No one's building your confidence. You build your own. I'm not running a bunch of plays for you. Go make plays. If you want to be that guy, then I asked them, anybody buy tickets? How many of you here bought tickets?
Powerball.
Bought Powerball tickets. It's $1 billion. I did.
Final question, Kevin. Offense kind of ruled the day-to-day. The hustle play seems like your team won most of those down the stretch. Was that their fatigue or a combination?
I don't know.
of you
You'd
guys
have to
figuring
ask
things
them,
out?
but because they didn't stop fighting. They fought. They're good. We're both top 10. Both of us are. When you see that game, you can close your eyes and say it didn't happen and that's not that. Or you could watch it and say, well, okay, these two teams are, and we were fortunate. At halftime, how about it? We come out, my man tries to tip a ball away. And you know me, I'm 2 hands, grab it. He tipped it, high school move. You know the basketball gods were going to give them a 3. You knew it. And they did, bang, and now we were down. But halftime was good. I was say we're hurting ourselves a few times, but let's just keep going. Thanks, guys. Have a nice